Hi and welcome to the Secrets of the Money Masters, where today we're looking at Nina's story and what's happened to her since COVID-19. And happily I'm joined by my expert Pina Sciarrone. Pina, thank you for joining me via Skype. You're in Melbourne.
Oh no, thank you. Thank you for having me, and welcome to my lounge room.
Okay, well let's have a look at Nina's story and see what you think.
Nina, thanks so much for joining us again to catch up since COVID-19's hit. Now, I know last time we spoke, which was last November, before the pandemic, you were packing up a house you'd just sold and you were wondering what to do next. Look, tell us what's happened since then.
Well, I bought an apartment, so I paid for it outright, and then the remainder of the money I distribute it between some high interest bank accounts for now. I haven't really decided kind of what to do with it, because I do know I'm going to have to pay capital gains tax and a few other bits and pieces. So it all worked out timing wise. It was phenomenal for me.
Now, if you'd had a crystal ball back then, before you bought your new place, would you have thought twice? Would you have done anything differently if you knew a pandemic was going to hit?
No, same, exact.
Yeah.
I feel no pressure. I feel safe. I've got a place to come to. I'm not like renting, and then how am I going to fund the renting, because I'm not teaching, I'm not working, and so it couldn't have been more perfect. I would have done the exact same thing.
Nina, have you thought any more about your insurance situation since we last spoke? Because I know you hadn't done much with it when we spoke, but you'd also been pretty busy with the house.
No. That's on the list. So I got everything into, like I said, I got everything parked into bank accounts, and now I've got to think about where it all goes. Does it go to super, and then insurances and all the rest of it as well.
Nina, how's the pandemic been affecting your work?
Well, there's no work really. I've just started to get a whole bunch of inquiries, and I've started to do a few estimates. People are now getting back to work, but that previous 2 months there was nothing. But it was a good time for me, because part of being away was about rethinking my business anyway. And so it's been a good time to put together some strategies, and I've kind of formulated a plan for going forward. And
have you thought any more about getting professional financial advice? I know you've already made some big money decisions, but plenty more to come. Have you thought any more about that?
Yes, I need to really look at the whole thing, and I think that to hear some advice would be a good idea, but I haven't done anything about it.
Nina, thank you so much for joining us and letting us know what's happened since the pandemic, and congratulations on your new place. It sounds like you're enjoying it a lot. So really appreciate you sharing your story with us, and good luck from here.
Thank you.
Even though getting insurance and advice is still on Nina's to-do list, a lumpy income means she's still financially at risk. And one thing the pandemic has highlighted is that we really need to plan for unexpected events to cover ourselves. Well, wow. I mean, Nina's almost got a happy ending so far. Were you surprised that she hadn't got insurance yet?
You know, often with people like Nina who are still young, healthy, I think people second guess their insurance, and it's only when maybe something happens to them physically, some sort of illness, that they think, goodness, I really should have had insurance, or I need insurance, and unfortunately that can be really late. I think with Nina, and what I hoped Nina would have got was, a great plan must include a risk mitigation strategy, and unfortunately she's neglected that. I also think it's a matter of, insurance isn't something that people necessarily think, I need to do this, but I think we need to perhaps better educate or make people aware, like Nina, that it really is a small investment, quite a return if she was to fall an illness.
Yeah, well, look, she's been lucky in that sense. I think the thing for her that she saw as her risk mitigation strategy, like so many of us, is getting a house. for her, that security of having her own nest. And we all understand that. I understand it. You want to know where you're going to be. And that seems to have brought her a lot of comfort. What she hasn't got is any income protection. So she's got to hustle again and find photography clients. COVID's not the ideal time to be finding photography clients, but what is. So she doesn't have any way to cover overhead, ongoings and income.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So that is a concern. I mean, she's in a, she talked about the fact that, the work situation is a bit of a concern.
Yeah.
So she doesn't really have a plan around that. She doesn't have anything to cover her income if she was to become ill.
Yep.
She doesn't have any business expenses to protect her business on an ongoing basis at all. She doesn't have any trauma cover if she was to have a very serious illness like cancer or paralysis or something like that, where she really needs a lump sum to help her get through that illness.
Yeah. So I think that's something that she's probably needs to look at relatively quickly, because she is the breadwinner for herself.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly right. Exactly. I agree with you, Vanessa. It is something she needs to look at quickly. I think she now has what she wanted, as you said, with the home, and she's at peace with that. But she now needs to look and move beyond that and think, what is the best plan for me, and what do I really need to do so that I continue with this peace of mind. And I think that's really important.
She's got a bit of work to do. We'll make sure she gets access to financial planners, and we've already had, advisors on the show commenting on what they think. But look, who knows? I mean, next time we catch up, she did have some leftover money from her house sale from the apartment, and she hasn't invested it. So she's got some cash, but the cash she's got won't last forever either. So, she'll have some challenges, like so many of us during this period, to overcome. And good financial advice and good financial decisions are going to be the difference between happy ending and not so happy.
I think what's important is that she assesses her situation again now. And look, that's the case, right? I think good financial planning is not just about, seeking financial advice at the start and then that's it. Because we either change our sentiment, we change the agenda, other things happen in life. And so it's it should be constantly evolving, and we should be constantly reviewing our plans. And that's regardless of whether we take something up at the start or not. So, what I really would encourage Nina to do is not lose faith in the process.
Well, I've got to say, you and I have worked together for a long time now. Like, you've absolutely been a champion of education, and you absolutely believe in doing the right thing for people. I really want to thank you for all your support and for giving your advice and opening yourself up to people so they can learn. It's so important now, more than ever, so I really appreciate your support, and thanks so much for being part of this.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me, and it's been an absolute delight to work with you during these times, and it's been really nice to speak about people's lives and their journeys and their fears, their successes. It's been a really special experience. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Want to change your thinking on the challenges ahead? Download our ebook, Finding Balance in Modern Family Life.